Just go. Sorry about that. Hello everybody! I'm back with another gameplay, finally. I know we didn't finish the last game we were playing, but I just need a refresh. It's been a while, okay? This is Scarlet Hollow from the creators of Slay the Princess, if you've seen that game, and the art style seems to be similar. I haven't played it, but I watched Berlizzi play it, and yeah, I didn't know these two were related until I just downloaded it. This has been on my wish list for some time. And let's stop yapping and let's just go start. Cause I'm a nerd. I see her. Ooh, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Okay. Powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness. Where should I put my camera? Maybe this corner? You're rocking with this corner? Okay. Powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. So we might need to fight, you feel me? Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. I'm already drawn to choosing this one because of strange and unusual. Talks to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Book smart. Well-read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you, probably because you're a good person. Okay, so what are we thinking? What are we thinking? What is this one? You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Like, I would ideally like to be street smart and book smart. Keen eye, I would like to be observant. I'm not really drawn to being powerful or hot. Talking to animals. Oh, I'm like stuck already. I don't know. But keen eye and mystical is like, you know, it's kind of the same, so I'm not going to do both of those. I'll do mystical and street smart. Okay, that's it. I made my decision. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. I'm gonna say now, forgive me for reading, because sometimes my brain moves faster than my mouth and I slip up. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late night stops and city depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlane Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Ooh, mystical. But it was also more than just the society. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done. And now the end of your journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Bro, back up and like close your eyes a little bit. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. That's not a prank. You put hands on somebody. Street smart, feign an illness. Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, I can't. So chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Let's see what the street smart answer does. You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. Oh, are you sick? That's alright, I'm pretty sure I've had whatever you've got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know? So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurts a lot. It hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. Yeah, nigga. But she kept swinging and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she wouldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. What? She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Girl, she where she wanna be. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real. And geez, you ever get so mad you kind of just want... I'm sorry, my eyes jumped ahead, and I got like... You ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Very funny. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time. Never followed through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming you have. Okay, now what? You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. Ha! I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff. Into that stuff? So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Hey driver, how much longer to the next stop? Your girlfriend's giving birth right now and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York? That's interesting. Smart move, get out while you still can. Remain silent. Just be quiet. You sit in silence as this man admits he's threatened to murder the soon-to-be mother of his child, a child whose birth he is currently missing and considering ditching to go have fun in New York. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? Mystical home, I think. I've never been, but I felt like a call at the back of my mind for as long as I can remember. Some things can only be put off for so long. Just a small town, you probably never heard of it. Scarlet Hollow, I didn't. I didn't. Don't need to be nasty, I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So if you're getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though come and think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see? And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try. Excuse me. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I said, see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. I hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone. For once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Okay, interesting. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts, no thanks. Screw yourself and screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Say no thanks. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best you have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble. I don't like that phrase. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Surprisingly, I've never had boiled peanuts, and I'm born and bred in Virginia. Am I tripping? Hold on. That's wild. The sound is crazy. I thought like that was in okay. Anyway. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Yeah, I've never had boiled peanuts. And just like that, you're alone. A stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Hey, Bree. Oh, hey, Bree. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Looks like somebody needs a hug. I'm not a hugger, so I would never say that. Hey, Tabitha. Sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Why would you be quiet? Hey, Tabitha. She said, hey, Bree. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. The estate. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. We're recording? We're good? It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip, dialogue options. Am I not like... I don't want to be covering anything up. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep moving around. Let's go up here. Hopefully that's alright with y'all. Tip, dialogue options labeled Explorer can be taken... Can usually... Oh, this is what I was talking about. Dialogue options labeled Explorer can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay, so these are all Explorer. How are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? So the funeral. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. Oh. Obviously, like, this is a nothing burger. Like, How do you think I'm holding up? My mom just died. This is like too jokey for y'all to never have met before. This might be a little too serious. I'm gonna do this one because I'm curious too why they've never met. What's this? Oh, a dialogue history. Okay. This is like notes. Nerd! Okay, then I can save. Okay. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. You can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Perlane and the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. You sound like my mother right now. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. But you don't know, like, what did it, right? Like, that's ignorant to say if you don't know the cause of all this. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah, that mom's club. I'm not going to apologize because, again, I don't know what the beef is. So I would say this. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. Your cousin's... Oh, she's pissed. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. Oh, so I gotta, like, ask all these unless I want to remain silent. How are you holding up? Fine. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. Girl, please. If someone said this to me... I know how you're feeling. I lost my mom, too. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, alright? Phew, good to hear. Sure. I know how you're feeling. I lost my mom, too. I know. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. Your cousin turns to you with the icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. You're really not gonna drop it, are you? She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Jeez, that's a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need help planning? No, this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet? Do you need help? It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Okay. You decided to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the mountain road. I would never have said that Dead Mom Club thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like about to fall off the cliff. Oh, this reminds me of a book I read. The Only One Left by... I don't know. Yeah. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in great cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Y'all just don't keep this place up, or what? Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. You live here with it like this? I love old Victorian houses. Like, take care of it and it will look, you don't gotta live in it all dusty and dirty. Welcome to our family's humble estate. I gotta like start giving some voices. What's Tabitha's voice? She's like drained. Get into character. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around when... Sorry? I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Ooh, my first lie. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she knows what it look like. She just told you the freaking floors bust open. Oh, okay. So you can lie. You can say it's beautiful but be lying, or you can say it's beautiful and be telling the truth. This place is falling apart. Thought y'all were little. You can't afford to fix this dump. Cool. Thanks. So you live here? Obviously. Cool, thanks. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. I mean, dang, like, even if you don't got no money, you can find, y'all got a screwdriver somewhere in here. Put that cabinet board back on the hinges. Take a little cloth, a little napkin, just dust up a little bit. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. Well, Janie need to fix that cabinet. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tips: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Ooh, okay. Explore street smart. Lie. I've always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. I'm just not a liar, so I don't know why I chose street smart. Someone cleans this place. You said someone actually cleaned this place. Have you ever seen that happen, or did this person just say they didn't leave? This is so nice. It's nice. PB&J. How do you know it's one of my favorites? Is there somewhere in town to buy food? That's what I'll ask. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? I mean, girl, you got mac and cheese and freaking ice cream. I might want that too. Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store have very folksy, but I'm your guest. Oh, I didn't actually budget for groceries this week. I didn't even notice the cat right there. How long has the cat been right there? Sweet, thanks. Look at the face. Cool, good talk. It's nice. It's a kitchen. Okay. PB&J, how'd you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. That damn smile. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. Oh, you can't see it, but I got a notification at the top of my head up here. Yeah, she looks... yeah, I might use this for a thumbnail. She looks kind of creepy. I didn't, but good for you. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. I'm not gonna just pet the cat. Is that your cat? What's his name? Fro. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Why would you pet the cat anyway? What kind of person? You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. Her smile said, you once again follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to not have fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Ew, 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 ew. I hate fly sounds in my ear. The lady who cleans the kitchen can't come clean this. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Girl, you live like this? Like, take the shower curtain down. Wash that towel that's over there. Hang it back up. There's a net in here. While I'm talking about this place. Throw out all the trash. Look at all that. What is that, hair dye or something over there in those boxes? Clean this place up, girl. What a wonderful bathroom. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Wait, are you sure this toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Never mind, I don't need to go. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Okay. Are you sure this toilet works? Yes, why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid before the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. I'm just gonna be quiet. You silently stare at the monumental task in front of you. Just go. I'm shook. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. I mean, I wish there was like an option to like hover as much as humanly possible. But yeah. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is a good place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin in the hall. Like, when you gotta go bad, you just gotta go. But, yeah, I would, like, tippy-toe, like, hover. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Okay, this ain't bad. This is good. This is nice. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No, people have died here. Okay. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser. It should be empty. People have died here, haven't they? Ooh. I'm gonna say that. This is incredible. This is great. Way nicer than I'm used to. What a dump. I hate it. It seems a little dusty. We used to sleep here. I guess I'll start to get settled. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine traditions of bedrooms being slept in. People have died here, haven't they? Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Obviously, people have died here. It is nicer than what I'm used to. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down to the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. I'll be quiet. You can't think of anything else you'd like to say, but if there's one thing for certain, it's that you're not the sort of person who likes to, or even knows how to, verbally end conversations. You remain silent and wait for Tabitha to say something. I take you don't have any other questions? Good. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line. Ooh. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. What's going on with you? Are you sure you're okay? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. This is the same level of aggression as the other one, and that's why I didn't choose the other one. So, don't do this. Hey, did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Just stay on my hair, okay? I have work to do. What kind of work do you do? Where are you going? I'm supposed to do... I won't keep you... Okay, but yeah, what kind of work do you do? I run a coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. She's gonna be like, no, we don't. That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Sounds pretty boring. Don't you ever think about things you could do with your life that might have given you a better sense of purpose than running a coal mine? It's kind of sad. You're gross. Running a coal mine has got to be the one of the most ethically and physically viable jobs on the planet. Hashtag girl boss. Let's say... Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Okay. Sounds exciting. I mean, impressive, yeah. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting in the same way. I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task. One of those tasks could use... One of those tasks could use more doing. That's a healthy mindset. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Some of us don't get to let with it. Some of us... Lock in. Some of us don't get to let whether or not something is sad influence us. Some of us had to stick around to keep the family business from crumbling, to keep this town from crumbling. Some of us had to temper our expectations for how our lives were going to go. There's a simple satisfaction to getting a task done, and that's all I need. Do whatever it is you want to do while I'm gone. Just don't do anything dumb or dangerous. Not while I'm responsible for you. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Well, we'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves to the front door. She slammed that door. And now it's just you in this sprawling, decrepit estate. PB&J sounds great right now. Settle into your room. Go straight to the forbidden wing of the estate. Might as well head to town. Let's get something to eat because we haven't eaten. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. And PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get you started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plate, and a knife. Approach frou-frou. No thanks. Let's check the pantry. That's all there's in here to eat. Is that a mouse? Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Examine mac and cheese. I'm not gonna take it though, right? I just want to examine it. Pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. Kraft? Really? Cook it yourself, put it back, empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf. Why would you do that? Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. Put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Take the bread. Picked up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great, one step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and the PB&J itself. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is matched up cockroaches? What's that about? All you need now is some jelly, a plate, and a knife. Close the pantry. Let's go into the cabinet to get the plates. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and oddly enough the utensils. Grab a plate and butter knife. Grab a bowl, examine. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually travel sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Okay. Maybe you could route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. Examine the shot glass. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearline, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you heard from your mom, Pearline wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe they got it like the thrift store or something. Oh, you could grab a bowl, I guess, if you got the mac and cheese. Grab a plate and butter knife. Okay, yep. Close the cabinet. Let's go in the fridge for the jelly. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading Janie State out in all caps. Below it in separate handwriting are the words, Okie dokie. You open the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Look at that freezer burn. Examine old takeout. I don't think I want to, but I'm going to. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. The substance doesn't smell bad. It smells ancient. Eat it! Ew. Your body reacts before you register what you're doing, compelled by deep primal disgust. You shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget it exists and move on with your life. Check mayonnaise. Why would I check it? You know you probably shouldn't. You'll probably has to know how old that mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar, its label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Best to put it back on and forget you ever saw it. Take the jelly. Oh, it's in a glass jar. That's a nice jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. This is the last ingredient you need for your PB&J. Time to close the fridge and get to work. I'm not touching that girl stuff, okay? You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Make that PB&J. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. A job well done. And they got an achievement, cooking by the book. All that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Frou-frou, I'm not gonna pet you, but okay. The cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. This is clearly Frou-Frou's spot on the counter. I'll back away, Frou-Frou. You back away from Frou-Frou, trying not to make any sudden movements. Let's go out to the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Not yet. We haven't even gone to our room yet. Congratulations, you've eaten, had a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Let's settle into our room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance of your room. Take a nap, you've earned it. Put your spare clothes in the dresser. Check the closet. Look out the window. Examine the painting on the wall. I'd probably look out the window first. You can only imagine... Oh gosh. I get comfy. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you need to do to return it to its former glory. And once it's all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have little gold fish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Sure, let's put our clothes on the drip. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum looks within. It's quiet but angry. Possum? Is there like... Are possum and opossum different animals? Like, I would see this animal and call it a possum. But I've like saw somewhere that that's not correct. I don't know. Who knows? The internet's... Everyone's experts, right? It's quiet but angry. Oh, pardon me. Grab the... Gently smack the possum. Put clothes on top of the possum. I mean, do you want to get out? Like, I don't want to just, like... You were closed in here. Oh, pardon me. You gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the possum. There's nothing you can do about it. You open the next drawer. It's empty. It's a good place to put your clothes. You're just gonna... You're just gonna sleep in this room knowing there's a possum in that drawer over there? Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you... Sorry. That's just funny to me. Like, what? You just left it in there. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag, but there's no point. There's no going back now. You know, I thought that, but I don't know why I did that then. Oh no. Okay, actually, I'm gonna save real quick. Oh, look how many save slots there. Oh, this goes up to 16. There's more. Oh, man. So it's like decision based like that. Okay. The last game I played that had that many save slots was Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. Dang, I should have saved because I didn't want to put my clothes in there. Okay. Examine the painting on the wall. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You'd never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Let's check the closet. Creepy. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. I'm not touching that. Some things are best left untouched. You close the closet behind you. I don't know if I want to take a nap. I don't. Like, because I do want to explore the garden. But I don't want to do it at night. Investigate. Oh, so I can't go back to the kitchen. And now I can't take a nap. Okay, well, I could reload, but I'm not going to. Might as well head to town. Let's go to town and get some stuff since we're gonna be here for a week. Let's go get some food and stuff that we want. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. So it's close enough to walk? Oh, okay. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between you two clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Look at this little scaly hand. It's pretty out here. So, this is supposed to be set. You started off, does it say North Carolina? I don't remember. Where'd you... This is the Appalachians. Finally, you made it back to town. Is this a town? Do other people live here? The holler that the guy on the bus called it has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up. Their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and your shoulder suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. A puppy! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Are you growling at me, Gretchen? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. I'm sorry. I'm like, my eyes are tearing up from that. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm like tearing up. That was such a succession of emotions. Okay. I like her Mothman shirt. Okay. A pug. She's so cute. Tell me about this wonderful creature. I don't do too well with dogs. Is that supposed to be a dog? Don't be mean to Gretchen. Introduce yourself. A pug. She's so cute. I love pugs. She's so cute. Thanks. She is cute. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out, and she's gotten a couple weird growths, but for a 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good. Yeah, 17 years old? I'm surprised she even ran away from you. That's amazing. She's 17? That's too old for a pug. That's gotta be really old for a dog, right? It sure is. She's about 84 in dog years. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? But where are my manners? Talking to you for this long without introducing myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Ooh, she was blushing. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? I wouldn't be caught dead at the funeral. Introduce yourself. Yep, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. None of your business. Remain silent. Hi, I'm Bree. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? Tabby? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I have been a little worried about her. All alone up in that big house. Explorer. I'm sorry. Did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... Why do you want to know? I feel like whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha, just a mask she wears. Why would I say that to a complete stranger? So far, my skill sets that I chose, my traits have not done me any good. She seems alright. Even though we just met a couple hours ago, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her. Is she always so, you know? I don't know how she's doing, and I don't care. Why do you care? She's awful, and as far as I can tell, she openly hates me. Girl, get over yourself. Let's do an explore one. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so cute. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. The song. Let's say this just because I'm curious. I feel like whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha, just a mask she wears. I hope that's the metaphorical mask you're talking about. To tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch on to that. It'd probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. Then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Biscuits? Your treat? Hell yeah. Sure, why not? Not really hungry. It was nice meeting you. I'll be on my way. I think I'm just going to wander for a while. Thanks for the offer, though. Yeah, I'll pass. I should go. Turn around and leave without saying another word. That's wild. Biscuits your treat? Hell yeah. Awesome, let's go. Dang, the whole town is in here. Am I like peeking the mic? The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. Sorry, 1 second, let me check. Okay. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm Bree. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Silently stare at the patrons. I mean, even the kid, like, stopped drawing. He's like, hey everyone, I'm Bree. So just get it out the way. I would never do that. I'm so introverted. I would quietly slide into the nearest booth. But I'll announce myself. Hey everyone, I'm Bree, just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town then just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet any strangers as is. And with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly placed a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. That would have been nice to know when I was trying to get a thumbnail. Oh, look at Gretchen. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Girl, that ain't your dog. So, like, it's not like you just gave the dog freaking rat poison, okay? Oh, thanks. I ate pretty recently. Stella said she's buying, so I'll have one of everything. Please and thank you. How much is the coffee? Order a coffee, order a biscuit, and a coffee. Order a biscuit. That's what we came here for. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Why are they both winking at me? And why is Stella not her name. Her name is Stella. That's Gretchen. Best in the county. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Oh, Avery. Okay, that's him. Okay. Them. Sorry. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. But the funeral Sunday. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Okay, so potluck like a church thing? Cool, sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Not gonna lie, none of that really struck my fancy. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's your angle here? What's it to you? We just met. I don't have to tell you all my plans. Honestly, no clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. I'm kind of consumed. I kind of assumed I'd be spending time trying to help Tabitha, but how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. I'm curious what this street smart answer will get me. What's your angle? My angle? I would never have an angle. She definitely has an angle. Okay, so my job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with the camera, and it's always better when someone else is there to... Before Stella can finish, Avery returns with the biscuit in tow. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks, it looks great. You didn't have to do that. What would that look like? A charity case? You didn't have to do that. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy, and near the caramels at your touch. A warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form. I want a biscuit right now. Some homemade biscuits in the cast iron, southern style. You take a bite, it melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa. Lie. I've had better. This is the best biscuit I've ever had, but that's not saying much. Just say whoa, girl. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. Oh man, I kind of missed playing games. Can we just like have a second? Let's just have a second. I'm just talking with my pals, you know, Avery, Stella, Gretchen. We're just hanging, hold on. Drink some water. I've missed gaming. I kind of just miss being able to just sit down with the camera on and like play a game that makes me laugh and like joke to myself. Yeah, okay. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. Uh-oh, what's this? Avery looking at Stella like, oh, girl. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Haha. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what it is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Hi, Stella, the YouTuber. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. She hunts cryptids. That's with the Mothman shirt, and she said she goes in the woods with a camera. How does that make you money? Oh, you and everyone else. Took a dig at me. I'm not a YouTuber. I wouldn't claim I'm a YouTuber, so don't come for me. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Brie. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows a clip of something in the river. Catawba River Runner. Miss... What's her channel name? Something Appalachia. Haunted ice cream parlor? Scared in the woods? Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. That's an honest to God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Or wait, a beaver? Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. Cryptids are fun. Like, no one's saying you have to, like, you know, it's just something fun to believe in. That's an honest to God cryptid right there. No way that's a beaver or dog, and there's no way a capybara would be swimming in the river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia, but that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up here, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from here it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I even had actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience, and it meant the video did some pretty great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and the YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I'm actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers! I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See you all around. I'm your friend! Now the coast is clear. I'm going after Skunk Ape. Interesting, tell me more. Ew, stinky. What's Skunk Ape? Isn't that worse? Just worse Bigfoot? This freaking gnat. Say, ew, stinky. That's what they say. You should be able to smell it before you see it, according to some sources. Okay, sorry. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing a tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? That depends. Will Gretchen be there? Absolutely. Against my better judgment? Yes. It's not like I have anything else going on. Are you nuts? Absolutely not. Are you actually asking me, a stranger, to follow a girl I just met into the woods unknown at night to chase after her dangerous beasts? I'm going to have to decline. How about a rain check? I'm still trying to get the lay of the land here. I don't know, Stella. I'm kind of wiped. I think I'm good. I'm sure Tabitha's expecting me home at some point anyway. Oh yeah, well... I told Tabitha that we'd hang out once she comes back. And that's my cousin. Okay. Let's stay right here. I'm actually. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, again. Part of me is always gonna like use what I would do in a situation in a choice-based game. However, some things you just do for the plot, you know? I would say no thanks for plenty of these reasons. But again, I told my cousin when she gets back, let's hang out. Whether or not she takes me up on that, I put it out there. So then if I'm gone and she comes home, it's like, dang girl, you said let's hang out and you're not even here. So I wouldn't do that. But like, is she gonna have another time where she invites me out to do this? Because I do want to go out, but I just feel like it being tonight is what I personally have an issue with. Against my better judgment, yes. I will follow a girl I just met into the woods at night to chase after dangerous beasts. Sounds fun. Haha, when you put it that way, it sure does sound like this is a bad idea, but trust me, we'll have a great time. It's been a while since I have anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. And that gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Okay, I agreed to do this with you. Don't go inviting other people that I don't know. Okay, now I'm in a... I don't even know you for real, okay? At all. So now I'm in like a super stranger danger situation. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we can get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. Do you want to make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? I feel like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or... Okay, if you're really sure. But if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Haha, yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Don't don't say that and then look at me like that. Okay? Did he actually bring me to his house? Is he okay? Are you okay? What's his deal? Why? I just decided to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Haven't I met enough people already? We'll see. I don't know how much I should commit to doing this week. Yeah, that's fair, but if you find the time, he'd love to meet you and I think we'd get along. But we could talk about making friendship plans later. For now, we've got skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. Don't leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money. Leave a tip. You reach into your pockets and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it. You think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out the diner. Always some good karma. We'll come back. Look at this. Wait, sorry. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel more alive than you felt in years, strangely calm, tense, unsettled, nothing. A sense of foreboding. You feel an overwhelming sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instinct screams at you to leave, but at the same time you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. You decide to go with the flow, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and to not dwell too much on this strange feeling. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days, each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Curious? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always a deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if that counts as weird anymore. Oh, and Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's 5 foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell if it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Has anything bad ever happened? Let me think. There was a time back in... Gretchen, you good? She looking a little scared back there. What'd you see? There was a time back in early high school when Reese fell on a cliff. But he was fine. We just had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and only his leg took a week or two to heal. Is that why he doesn't come at the house anymore? Oh no, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in the cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wriggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored of tears. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense. The few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. And so, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, she just keeps, like, having more to say, you know? Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody. Sooner or later, I'd barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? I mean, you're in Appalachia. What do you think? Are you really expecting... Let's move on. Did you hear that? Oh my god, I didn't mean to click and that jump scared me. I was trying to save it and leave it on the cliffhanger. But that freaking scared me. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Phew, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girly, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to the Hollow. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer clear well clear this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the most sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, dude. Maybe I can help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungos or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose any more than that. Huh. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And those were iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke, I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And if you don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, an existential dread begins to pull at your chest. Something is waiting for you deeper in the woods. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Whatever it is, the 3 of you are bound to meet it, and it will change you forever. Wrap it up. There's something waiting for us deeper in the woods. I don't think this night ends well. Okay, we'll go home. But we were here first. What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, dude. Kill the mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Don't bother. This is between Duke and Stella. I'm not gonna say there's something waiting for us because it sounds like an invitation to go find it. I don't think this night ends well. How would you know? I go out in these woods all the time. Night, day, possums, bears, it don't make a difference. Even the mountain lion wouldn't stand a chance against the ingenuity of man here. Unless it's not a mountain lion. Oh, that's her. Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sauna night if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. And you know I have to put out this video by tomorrow evening. As Stella and Duke both root themselves in their stubborn insistence, the feeling from before gains form of clarity. Something faded has been locked in stone. Somebody here is going to die tonight. And with that... Dang, why did I even come out here? I should have been at home with my cousin just chilling in the house, eating PB&Js. Okay. We are going to end the video right there for now. If y'all are ready to see who apparently is going to die tonight, come back to the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.